Dadgrass is legal, organic, smokable hemp that relaxes your body and mellows your mind.
Right now, listeners get 20% off your first order at dadgrass.com/worldrecord.
That's dadgrass.com/worldrecord for 20% off your first order. Do it.
Check. Are we recording?
Yeah.
Check. Do check.
Check.
Do check.
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 Do check. Check.
Okay.
Do check. Check. Do check.
Check.
Do check. Check.
Check.
Do check. Check. Do check. Do check. Do check. Do check. Check. Do check. Check. Do check. Do check. Check. Do check. 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 Do check. 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 Check.
Someone starting again here?
Check. Do check. Check. Counting up to 100 today. I know my numbers. Okay. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's four. There's five. Then there's six. Then there's seven. Then there's more. There's eight. And then 9. And then 10. And then 12. I haven't even started.
You forgot 11 though.
5, 10, 11.
Starting over. Check. 1, 2. Check 1, 2, 3. I know all the numbers. Yeah, you know me. I'm the counting guy. I count from 1 to 100 every single day. That's how you get healthy. There's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
Every day you keep the doctor away. Did you know that?
Counting to 100 every day keeps the doctor away.
All right.
1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27.
No, wait, you missed one.
What?
You missed 24. You're not really good at counting.
Starting over, cause I'm the count man. I'm the rap count man.
I haven't won this win in so long.
And I rap and I count and I count and I rap. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50.
Okay. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68,
71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 100! Ho! Hey! Ho! Hey! Ho! Hey! Ho! Hey! Ho!
Did we even introduce our guest yet?
I gotta do my 100 rap first, and if you don't listen to me, I'll burst like a balloon up in the sky. Then I smoke some weed and I get real high. Then I tickle my toes and I go and blow my nose. I swim in the ocean, you know how it goes. I go down deep, deeper than hell. Then I go and rhyme in the Liberty Bell. I clang, clang, clang on the Liberty Bell. I clang, clang, clang on the Liberty Bell. I clang, clang.
I don't think you're supposed to touch the Liberty Bell.
Fucking bullshit.
I got some counting.
5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50.
That's Gilbert.
For a big boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the newest episode of the World Record Podcast. This is the B-Man. Coming at you live. This is a live streaming episode. You can see right there, it says live streaming. So
We're recording this live.
We're recording this live. We'll be taking some of your calls. Call in if you have any questions. We have an AMA with, we have a special guest today, Fart Simpson, everybody.
Heyo.
Yeah, Fart Simpson.
Our daughter thinks that name is hilarious.
Yay.
Funky.
And we also have a fashion report from Hellman, the A-Train. He's going to talk about fashion.
Okay.
And,
beautiful.
and the B-Man with sports. So stay tuned on this live episode of the World Record Podcast. Streaming live, coming at you live. Thanks to all of our fans. How many viewers do we have right now, Aaron? 6. Okay.
Let's try to get those numbers up.
Try to get those numbers up. Oh!
Blast that shit up, baby.
Hey, nice to meet you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
All right, enough
12,
of the counting.
13,
You already
14,
counted. We already counted to 100. It's been
16,
like
17,
15 minutes.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25! 26, 27,
People are clapping for you.
28, 29, and 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39.
30,
Yes.
40,
I'm like 40.
41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Dude, I'm saying I'm saying be an auctioneer.
God.
Let's hear it.
That kind of thing. right?
Yeah.
You ever watch Storage
One
Wars?
way to go, get it go.
I got out of, I used to be really into Storage Wars. And
What
then
a stupid waste of time show.
it is really such a bad, stupid show. But
I mean, what could be more of a waste of time? Watching someone go through a storage container and then selling the items. What a boring.
Well, I mean, it's all set up. You know what's funny? I mean, people must.
He agrees.
Some people must sign an ND, like to be on that show. Because I ran into a friend of mine who I know from Austin, this girl, Lisa Delarios, who is apparently on. They're still making Storage Wars, and she's on the new season of Storage Wars.
She's someone who goes through
She's
the
somebody,
storage.
yeah. She's like got that whole kind of vibe, and like probably has an eBay or Etsy shop. Like she, does all that thrift reselling.
Yeah.
So I commented, like I was walking the dog and bumped into her and was like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" And she was like, "Fine. Oh man, you look good." I was like, "Oh, cool. You look hot too, man. Your tits are huge." She's like, "Yeah, I know. Let's have sex." And I was like, "All right, let's go behind this bush." And then we like.
You had
No.
sex behind a bush on the street. Okay.
Yeah. And
That's grounds for like going to jail, I think.
no, it's not.
Being a sexual.
Not if you do it
predator.
good. The cops come. If the cops catch you having sex in public, they make you do.
Doggy.
They make you do it in front of them, and if you do all the positions good, they let you go with a
Fuck
warning.
the police.
That's right. And
This is fun. I like having someone.
Fart
doing
Simpson.
drops.
Fart Simpson, everybody.
Thank you.
It's better than Brendan's.
We should have Fart Simpson and Doug Pound on, and then just make a cacophony, and Vic.
That's too
And
much.
just like, and then I'll have my soundboard too. And
I was wondering if you were gonna do the go on office hours, but
I think it's recording right now.
yeah, that is true. It is on Thursdays.
should we try to call into them?
Sure. I mean,
Oh,
we
man.
haven't been on there in a while.
Oh, I guess because we're using all the camera, we wouldn't be able to zoom into them, would we, Aaron?
Someone's camera would have to be turned off, I think, right?
Oh, that's fine. We don't need to see them.
Well, if you want to try, I don't know. I mean, ask Matt, I guess.
Well, they're probably busy.
I feel like their show has taken is different than like maybe a year ago.
Yeah.
They haven't had Renee. They haven't had us on in a long time. I feel like they're going in a different direction.
Every time we go on, their fans are like, "Who are these fucking assholes?" Like they like us when we're on the show, and then when they follow us on Twitter,
Yeah, they're like, "These guys
"Fuck
suck."
you."
Is that right?
It is right, actually.
But anyway,
we did
back,
get some
back
followers.
to my story that I got. And
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not
you had
having
sex with a girl
I didn't
in
have
a
sex
bush.
with Lisa Delarios. There's no We don't want to have sex. I don't want to have sex with her. She doesn't
all
want to have
right.
sex with me. We're just friends. Men and women can be friends. And I saw her and she said, oh, I'm going to be on the new season of Storage Wars. And I was like, oh, that's cool. So like what, you go through a locker. Like I said, I don't know if I made a joke, but I was like, oh, so they plant Fabergé eggs in lockers full of like used tube socks or whatever. And she was like, no, it's all real, for real. And I'm like, all right, if that's what you have to say, but you're lying.
Yeah.
It's never
Fucking brilliant.
like they go into a storage locker. And my point is too that I used to watch that shit. I was way more into garbage TV like 10 years ago. Like I really enjoyed watching shitty TV, and I don't know. The ship sailed on that. But they do show reruns of Storage Wars and Pawn. There's a UHF channel in Los Angeles that we get on our digital antenna, and if I'm home during the day, I'll watch Storage Wars and Pawn Stars. And Pawn Stars is the best show on TV. I'll say that.
Do you like that show?
No, it's horrendous. I can't
best
get
show.
through it. And are you talking about the one in
best.
Vegas with
It's
the fucking
so bad.
Yeah,
the old
Chumley.
man?
Yeah,
Chumley,
Chumley.
of course. Yeah.
Like I like garbage TV, but not that. That is just such a waste.
Yeah, you just
of
like the
time.
Nick Lachey fucking.
Yeah,
shit.
so what?
Aaron, let me know if I get into her
What's better, Storage Wars
Storage Wars.
or
Because
the Ultimatum?
here's the thing, Pawn Stars is Antiques Roadshow for dummies. That's all it is.
But it's just like
because that's all fake too. People aren't coming in there with a fucking
Antiques Roadshow's fake. I thought that was like on PBS.
no, not on Antiques Roadshow is real. Pawn Stars is fake. Like these aren't real people coming in to sell their like Babe Ruth fucking baseball glove or whatever. They're not selling it at Pawn Stars.
No way.
Yep.
You know, it's funny. Actually, on Pawn Stars the other day, I caught it, and they're like, they had a baseball bat that was like Babe Ruth's, baseball bat, and they're just like, this could be worth $2 million or whatever, but we got to get it appraised. Like they always have a through line, like a fake through line where it's like, oh, the old man wants to take the car out or whatever. And then that's what I love about it though, because then like dead-eyed Chumley comes in like, hey, old man, you know you're not supposed to be driving a car. You got cataracts. and then Rick's like, all right, you guys just get out of my office. Like they like just, whatever. They have to make it interesting.
But I feel like it would be more interesting if it's just people bringing in stuff, like the weird stuff they bring into a pawn shop.
They're bringing in, it would be sad.
Exactly.
Because everybody's selling their fucking shit because they need drugs or
Well,
pay their
that's
rent.
more interesting than Chumley talking about them visiting the Hoover Dam or whatever.
They need a story.
That's what I like.
And then everybody who comes in is like, oh, I have this original Picasso or, some cool old toy. But yeah, if you showed it for real, it'd just be all guitars, really.
Garbage TV is not really my thing, and I was living out of the country for a long time. So for me, when I got back here, the show that I splurged on was The Simple Life.
Oh my gosh.
I was way late to that train.
With Paris
Is that the one with
Hilton?
midgets?
Holy fuck! It's
Fucking brilliant.
whoever produced that show. I would have thrown my money at that show.
I think
hands down.
I think that really that was sort of the dawning of reality
What
TV
is that?
where it was Paris
Paris-
Hilton
Oh,
and
right,
Nicole
right,
Richie.
right.
I was too young for that when it was out, but I knew who Nicole Richie was, and I saw her at Disneyland, and that's when she had like her dress, had that like, and she was she wasn't overweight, but she was like, wearing like extra tight tops and stuff.
Oh, beautiful.
She was nice.
Oh,
But that's the good, like the early Real World, the early reality TV. That's
she
the
was
good
nice?
stuff. She was nice, yeah.
What did
she
you-
took a
you
picture
hung
with
out
us.
with her?
No, I was in 7th grade. It was a group of 7th graders, and we took a picture with her,
Wow.
and she was nice.
And
like, yeah, I'll
she
take a
was just
picture with you.
walking around by herself
I think she had a bodyguard. But yes.
and a guide.
No.
How do you know? You probably just didn't notice. You were in 7th grade.
Well, she didn't have a big posse.
You were too
around
busy
her.
pubing out.
That is when I got my period, in case you were wondering.
Were you pubing out hard?
I don't think so.
Gross.
Pubes are gross.
We'll return after these messages.
A-Train, just let me interrupt the show here for a minute because I need to tell you something.
All right, what is it?
Well, you know how I've been smoking dad grass?
Yeah.
I was smoking it the other night, and this is another benefit, is I had a few drinks, a few drinkerinos in the B-man's belly, and I decided I wanted to smoke some pot. and I smoked some dad grass, and it's kind of the perfect kind of mellow high where generally if I have a few drinks and I smoke some of this like insanely potent weed, it sends me right to Spinsville, and then I'm gonna barf and I need to go lay down. So dad grass is a pretty mellow high if you're not looking to get completely blitzed.
All right. I mean, you know, all dad grass products are federally legal for ages 18 and over, and it ships right to your door anywhere in the U.S.
Right now, Dadgrass is offering our listeners 20% off your first order when you go to dadgrass.com/world record.
Go to dadgrass.com/world record for 20% off your first order.
That's dadgrass.com/world record.
Now, back to our program.
But I'm catching up on my garbage television. I don't watch much of that, but I got to find, and for me, that Simple Life one stuck really hard. And yeah, you know, I think I just watched the Storage Wars because there's no substance. It's a time passer. It's completely
really
wasting
Background
time.
TV.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
like background noise.
Yeah.
But it is like, it's also, you do kind of, you will learn something. I don't know, because they will be like, oh, that's an interesting
Yeah,
weird
that's
item.
like
And then
an old
someone will be
dental
like,
kit or
yeah, yeah.
something.
Oh, yeah, these are used and it'll be worth $500. That's what always, this is what brought me back watching the reruns of Storage Wars now. I remembered like how they have like a little
like a little
price meter
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
bottom.
yeah.
Like it's like, okay, he paid $500 for this storage unit or whatever. So it's like 500, and then like, you know, how much is stuff worth? And they go through and they're like, oh man, a bunch of old cassette tapes. There's $10 each. That's $100 right there. Oh, a pair of shoes. These look good. That's $20 right there.
Yeah,
an
and
old
it's like going
bookshelf.
up to
It's
the
like
meter.
$500 bucks.
yeah.
That's and I'm like, how's it going? Nobody's buying this.
How do you
They're
know
like-
how much it's worth? How are you saying that
Well,
that's
I mean,
like...
because they all have like vintage stores, and they're like, oh, this is what I'll sell it for. But it's
Yeah.
like nobody's gonna buy it.
Right.
And also, you're not getting like, they're like, oh, a box of records. Okay, you know, $5 each. That's $150.
Right.
And it's like, those are shit records, and you're not gonna get any money for them.
yeah.
But they have to, you know, keep that going. And then that also has like these, because they had that guy. Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
That's how he would bid, and so like he's like the bad guy. Like they have like their normal
Yeah, they have personalities.
cast of people. Yeah. But it is like, and nothing against. I'm not knocking my friend Lisa.
It's just a
Congratulations
bad
for
piece
being
of
on it.
shit
But
show.
I stand by my conviction that every storage locker is not.
There's stuff. It's
you
not
have to
an
keep moving.
abandoned storage.
I mean,
locker.
even like
Yeah.
Nathan For You isn't all.
Don't ruin it
isn't
for me.
completely pure.
Don't ruin it for me.
I'm not. I know. I mean, hey,
I
it's-
fucking love that show. Don't
it's
tell me
one of
things
the
are
best shows
staged.
ever made.
Yeah, you can't. I interned on the Eric Andre show, and I did not like being behind this. Like, the editing on that show makes things look obviously a lot different than how it really happens, and I didn't like. It really kind of took the fun out of watching the show, because you're like, oh well, this is probably how they did it,
Yeah, yeah.
and but yeah, don't ruin Nathan For You. That's the best. Exactly.
I'm not ruined, but I mean, it's
You
like
just
you're
ruined
making
it.
you're making a TV show. You have to get to the end of the day, and if
Sure.
like nobody's going to go in the room with the fucking alligator, you have to pay somebody to go into the room with the fucking. You have to tell
Sure.
people, and I'm picking that prank specifically, but I don't know if that was true.
Do you
But I'm
ever
just
see
saying,
the
it's like
Carbonaro Effect? Have you ever seen that show? It's on True TV.
Ooh,
I've
that's
heard of
the
it.
best.
I've heard
It's
of it.
so funny. It's like he's a magician. It's really funny because you can tell that the reactions are genuine.
Yeah.
But that's a similar thing too. It's like, how did they get these people into like?
temp jobs.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's the same thing. There was that show Scare Tactics.
Oh my God, Scare
Carbonaro
Tactics
Effect
is so good.
Carbonaro Effect is the same as Scare Tactics, except they're using magic.
And he's really funny because he comes up with like all these like explanations for things, and
Yeah.
everyone's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Like as if he's a scientist. It's really funny. I love that show.
Why is it carbonara?
He's
The pasta
his
guy?
name's Michael Carbonaro.
That's his name. Yeah.
okay.
And he's a magician. So like he'll go in for a job interview or something, and there'll be a receptionist. She'll be like, "Wait over there," and he's like, "Okay," and then he like opens a newspaper, and like it makes his outfit change, and then he gets up. And he's like,
Okay.
"Hey, how's-"
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Why
and people are like,
still- how much time?
What? It's really funny.
It is funny
We haven't watched that in forever.
because we don't
have TiVo.
we don't have
True
cable.
TV.
Yeah, but with that Storage Wars thing, don't you think if they planted the garages, they would make it more interesting, the show?
That
right?
is
Isn't that just a bunch of
true.
bullshit that they scatter in there? Like, if they were really going to plant something and get you hooked in, they would put, like, little, Easter eggs.
Maybe they
to
can't
keep
put
the-
too much because then people would be like, well,
It's
this
fake.
isn't real.
Yeah.
So they
I
put
think-
like a dental kit from the 20s or like
Yeah, of course.
an old like typewriter.
Because it's like, it's obviously somebody moved. I mean, what are most storage units? People aren't putting, you know.
I mean, how
like,
many abandoned
$100,000
storage
worth
units
of-
are there?
Oh, I'm sure
lot?
tons. Yeah. I
Oh.
mean, that's a real industry because people go to, you know, all these storage places are like, it's $1 for the first month or whatever. And people are like moving or, you know, whatever. They're just like, we got to get rid of this fucking shit. Let's just put it in that place. It's $1 and then like $30 a month. And then, you know, 2 years later, they're like, why are we still paying? I don't want that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
it. Let's just stop paying. What are they going to
Right.
do? They're just going to throw it away.
Mm-hmm.
They can do it for me. So then
I
they
get
get
it, I
these
get it.
nudniks to come in
Yeah, Nick.
to bid on them, which, you know, I'm sure you do find some shit, you know? Oh, you want
I mean,
to
does he have to do it that fast? Do they have to do it that fast? Can't they just be like, okay, who wants to go higher than that or something? Like, why
bidding.
why do they have to be so fast?
But I think the bid it is putting timing to let people bid, maybe? Like, I think all the triplet bullshit is just to filibuster till people can get their arms up. No? Like,
Maybe.
Are they even saying anything and all? It's all just like bid it, right? Yeah,
called
and then the
auction.
price and the item. Like, they're not stuttering the item like, you're going to get a pool, and they keep stuttering that word.
Yeah,
It's always
yeah.
just like they're stuttering gibberish. And
Yeah,
then
because you can't
here's
understand
the
what they're
price.
saying. So
I did watch like something where a kid like learned from his dad, and it kind of was like a short documentary on showing how you learn how to do that
Yeah.
kind of call bullshit in there, and yeah, he seemed pretty happy about it.
I hate that. I hate it when kids learn from their dads.
I know it's so fucking lame.
It is always like, it is annoying, but like a kid like that, because I can kind of picture the kid, you know, like wearing a suit, like really emulating his dad wearing suspenders or something. And like, you know, it's like, oh, he's going to be a shitty adult. He's going to be like an auctioneer like his dad. He's going to suck.
Maybe he's a really nice little boy.
Like a preacher. I'm thinking more like preacher kid, you know, kids
Oh,
who
yeah,
are
yeah, yeah.
sons of preachers who want to be. But I feel like auctioneer is like just adjacent. It's preacher adjacent.
So the kid doesn't
I
have a
don't
choice.
think so.
Yeah.
He's getting into it whether
He's
he
just
likes it or
growing.
not.
He's growing up in this shitty environment and embracing
Yeah.
it.
But
and it
imagine a
bothers
father
me.
having to teach that to his kid as his main trade. He's like, all right, son, it's time for you to teach you what your father does. Here we go.
He's like, oh, I want to be just like my dad.
Oh, cool, Dad.
$2.
What else do you do?
He's like, that's it. What the fuck?
Let's call an auction place.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can get you a job. You could be my son.
All right.
What's my
Okay.
son's name?
Is that me? Yes. Pissed. That's cool. I sucked Kanye West's ass. So I'm a milk machine.
We know.
That's kind of, it's kind of creepy. Right.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice
Do you hear
messaging
what he's
system.
doing?
Do we leave a
3.
message?
Is not available.
What is that phone number?
At the tone, please record your message. When
Okay.
you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Howdy, partner. My son Brayson wants to be an auctioneer, so we were calling to see if you could maybe give him some pointers. I'm actually a preacher, so I don't know how to do auctions, but I feel like auctioneers and preachers are kind of.
Tell me if you think this is good.
This is my son, Brayson.
So,
$2.
2, 3,
4. I bid $4.
Oh.
Do I hear?
Sold to 4.
No, you have to say, do I hear
ugly
5?
fucker. Oh. Do I hear 5?
$5.
Do I hear 6?
$6.
6 sold to my dumbass dad over here.
No, don't fucking
idiot.
talk to me like that. Don't you fucking talk to me like that. Fuck you, you little shit. I'll chain you up in the basement, you little shit.
Yeah, right. I'd like to see you try.
You want to see me try?
Sure, yeah.
You want to see me try?
That didn't even hurt.
What the fuck?
You're slapping your own ass.
Holy shit, you little fucker. You're strong. What? Oh, shit, you little fucker. You could take a punch, you little fucker, can't you?
What if I rub cabbage on my dick?
Who's that? Who the fuck is that in your room?
Oh, shit. And I have a spicy, fiery temper.
Who is that in your room?
Deal with it.
Is that your brother?
That's my brother, John.
John Ham?
Yeah. Exactly.
And he's named that because he's fat.
Hang up for a second. Aaron, you always cut to me when I'm touching my nose. I'm always like going like this, and then it cuts to me.
Yeah. We need to hire a director.
He's going in for that zoom-in boogie shot.
We need a
getting high.
We need a 3-camera shoot.
You know what would make me have a lot of energy on the podcast? Cocaine.
Okay. Let's get cocaine.
Don't turn that into a clip. Don't turn that into a drop. Dude, that is crazy.
Well, maybe fart. Okay, actually, let's. The A Train and I.
Wait, didn't you do the that game where you put 2 songs together?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah.
That was really fun. That's a lot of work.
We're gonna, and I'm gonna. It's not out yet, but we're gonna do a little special office hours thing for that. I'm putting out a whole.
We're not talking about office hours.
That's so fun.
We're not talking about office hours.
What's better though? Let's ask Fart. What's a better show? Funky.
This one. So the A Train and I are going to take a break, and Fart's going to use the drops of us to continue the show. So
you fucking asshole.
So we'll see you guys in a minute.
Oh shit.
Pew.
All right.
Okay, I fucked Aaron, and I knew that was going to happen. Aaron's in a good mood. Amanda's in a good mood. We're having a good time. Does that make any sense? Let's have fun. Weird.
Yeah. Stop. Oh. Deal with it. I'm a human. Yeah. Oh, shit.
I 100% completely understand where you're coming from. Oh my God, that's when we were fighting of you. Does that make sense? Exactly. I fucked Aaron, and I knew that was gonna happen. No, I never did that.
Don't. We're on break. Stop talking.
Well, Xanax is the best. Fucking Xanax. I need to
stop
watch what I say.
talking. Stop talking.
It's embarrassing.
You're on break. Stop.
We're having a good time. Amanda's in a good mood. Right. Okay.
Stop talking.
Yeah. Pew. I have to defend myself. Pew. Beep, beep, pew. How do they know who's me and who's not?
Oh, shit.
Okay. Exactly. Huh? Let's have fun. Weird. Oh, I'm a milk machine.
That's it.
Come on.
What, that was all the B-Man too?
Oh, no, I have, oh yeah, I just have.
Deal with it.
We're both on break.
What if I rub cabbage on my dick? And I have a spicy, fiery temper. No.
Damn, I gotta.
Yes.
Why don't you have him saying he's gonna fuck
Do you
someone?
ever shut up? You're on break.
Oh, shit.
We're listening to we have AI doing our show for us. It's the dream.
Pissed. I don't like hearing myself like that.
Yeah, that's all I have, but come on. It's
I'm a human.
It's fun for me. Come on.
It is funny.
Wait, what was that one? I'm
so
a human what?
Just,
I'm a human.
you're just a human.
Oh, I'm a human. I'll rub cabbage on my dick.
What if I rub cabbage on my dick?
What is that from?
I don't know. But we need to be more mindful of what we say.
I say that every episode when you start talking about sucking dogs' dicks.
I've never sucked a dog's dick.
Oh, you want to have sex with a dog. Sorry.
I don't.
Sorry, vaginal, not oral.
Put this into a clip. I do not want to have sex with a dog.
Okay, well that's just nobody would say that.
While we're on that topic, can I switch gears with the soundboard? Because this is too good. This is too good.
Oh,
unless you got something.
I was just gonna call a place and see if they have cabbage and have you play that.
If you want, but I have this. This is actually pretty nice. Because while we're talking about fucking dogs.
Hello, everyone. I'm Maury Povich.
Amanda?
Yeah?
We gave Amanda lie detector test.
Do you remember this?
Amanda, you
Yes.
gonna pass this test?
Yes.
The lie detector test has determined you are in the right place. Amanda, were you secretly planning on leaving Brandon and moving in with your friend? You said no. The lie detector test determined you are telling the truth.
Hey.
This is when I kiss you.
Beautiful.
Amanda, did you sleep with your ex? You said no. The lie detector test
Telling the
determined
truth.
you are telling the
Yeah!
See? I didn't sleep with my ex.
I'm sorry, baby. I thought you were sleeping with your ex. Did we ever tell the story about how your ex-boyfriend was in the delivery room for both of our kids and my dad couldn't be there?
What?
Yeah.
Weird.
Well,
Amanda, have you ever pretended to be single in order to sleep with another woman? You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
see?
Yeah, okay, sorry. I thought you were doing all that.
I haven't done any of this stuff.
Nope.
Amanda, have you ever had another man in your house to engage in sexual contact?
No.
You said no. The lie detector test determined you are telling the truth.
Whoa! All right. Sorry, baby. I don't know why I brought you all
You
the way out.
happy about
here.
that?
Yeah, I'm happy about
Okay, what about this?
Amanda, did you sleep with animals while Brandon was out of town with family? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Oh!
What the fuck? I knew it!
And you were just talking about her fucking dog.
You scissored our dog? You scissored Tina. You and Tina scissored? You
No, we
scissored a
didn't
tiny
scissor.
dog.
No, this is her thing.
Amanda, have you ever slept with a chicken? You admitted to only kissing. You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Oh, gross.
A fucking chicken?
Gross.
Yeah, you
fucked
put
the chicken?
bird seed down there and then they
Amanda, are you in a
Feels good.
secret relationship with a chicken? You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Fuck, Amanda.
Fuck, Amanda.
Who cares? I can be in love with a chicken.
Ooh. All right, what about this?
Amanda, have you ever hit on any of Brandon's family members?
No.
You said no. The lie
No.
detector test determined that was a lie.
What?
Oh!
You hit on my son?
Yeah, and your mom.
You hit on my mom? Mm-hmm. You scissored my mom.
During your relationship with Brandon, have you ever slept with an Kinkajou? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Pikachu?
A kinkajou. It's a monkey, dude.
You fucked a goddamn Pikachu. That's Oh, that's why you're playing Pokemon Go to the polls.
I was playing
That's according
Pokemon
to the
Go.
lie detector test.
See?
I should have that in my soundboard.
Chicken.
Amanda, do you drink Hennessy because you secretly hope it will make it easier for you to sleep with animals? You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Well, I don't mind that you drink Hennessy.
I love how he goes like this. That was a lie. I love the way he says that. It's so funny.
You've been busy, Amanda.
Amanda.
Well,
have you had
Brendan's
sex
busy. He's
with my
busy.
golden retriever. You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
It's not true.
Amanda.
What?
Have you had unprotected sex with my dog Birdie? You said no.
No,
The lie detector
please, no.
determined that was a lie.
I knew it. There we go. Case closed. Case closed.
I never had unprotected sex with the dog.
All right, what about this?
Amanda, do you love
Oh, so you've had
Brandon?
protected
You said
sex?
yes, and the lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Oh, sorry. I love my chicken.
We all know that. We all know she doesn't love me. She uses me. She
For
used
what?
me to get on this podcast. She just wanted to be on this podcast.
Amanda, do you carry antibiotics with you in order to prevent getting an STD from unprotected sex?
I don't know
You
who
said no. The lie
I don't know.
detector test
I don't know.
determined that was a lie.
Oh my God.
Wait, what did you do?
I take antibiotics so that
Yeah.
I don't get STDs.
Oh, all right, I knew it.
I don't know who created Pokemon Go,
Say it.
but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
Okay.
Oh my God. That Maury stuff is so funny.
It's not funny.
That must have been a fun show you did.
A Kinkajou.
A kinkajou.
Pikachu.
Wait, did he stop making? Is he stopped?
This is the last season. They said it's been canceled. I mean, I just don't see. I mean, I guess maybe he just would never stop. And like, I got to say, the Zoom era of Maury is really the pits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever see Zoom Maury?
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
terrible.
so depressing.
Are you a Maury fan?
Yeah, of course. And then when they did the truth thing on the lie detector, it's just weird when it's dead silent. He announces it and he's like, you're telling the truth.
Oh,
and
on
it's just
the
dead
Zoom.
silent.
Yeah.
On the Zoom show.
Yeah,
It just takes away from all
the Zoom is just, I mean, the whole
the
show.
Zoom is just so much more real and like sad when you don't have the audience there like, whoa, then it's just like, oh man, like these people are really like sad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and also, too, if you notice the backgrounds, they send them, I think the Maury show sends them like a shower curtain. They send them some kind of cheap
kit.
setup to put behind them.
So you don't
they
see
don't
the
want to see the
depressing
fucking
house.
shit
Yeah.
they live in. But yeah, I mean, the whole show is like ladies freaking out running backstage and the camera chasing them.
Yeah,
So
we
when they're
don't
on
have
Zoom, he's
that.
just like, you are not the father. And they're like, damn it, I knew it. Okay, bye, Maury.
Yeah, it's just like, oh fuck.
Oh,
I love that show.
shit. Oh,
But just because it's canceled, they'll still be showing it, right?
shit.
They'll still show it.
It'll be in reruns
Do you guys
forever.
remember this? The sound effect? Which one was it? Oh, shit.
Are we taking a stroll down memory lane?
This one.
Oh, yeah. Current affair.
Oh, I thought that was.
That's a current affair. That's where Maury, I mean, I don't think that's where he got his start, but that was the first merging of, that was like the first TMZ kind of, but now the actual news has kind of merged with what a current affair was trash, gossip TV type thing. But like kind of like new, like there would be some kind of like relevant news stories, but they would, focus on like somebody cheating on somebody or whatever.
Yeah.
And now that's what news is for real. But that's where Maury came from. And then there was,
Well, Jerry's.
Bill O'Reilly came from Inside Edition, I think, and that was like kind of an offshoot.
Did he
of-
really?
Yeah. That's where the whole like, fuck it. We'll do it live.
That's interesting.
I'll write it. We'll do it live.
Wait, but I thought Inside Edition was like a gossip thing.
Yes. That's where
That's where
Bill
he came
O'Reilly
from?
came from. Yeah.
Tabloid news.
Tabloid news, and that's what a current affair was, and Maury started there, and now that's what the regular news is, really.
Yeah, it is, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it just
Talking about Amber Heard
I was
and
thinking
Johnny
about
Depp
that
or
in the
whatever.
shower today when I was washing my penis.
Soaping up your ass.
Well, it takes me 10 minutes to wash my whole penis, and
Well, but you put soap in the hole.
I get soap in the hole.
So
and
you squeeze the bottle
I
of
have
soap
like
in the hole.
You know those little like pipe cleaners that they use to clean out like bongs or
That's
whatever?
efficient.
I
That
do that
sounds
in my pee hole.
Yeah. What is it
And,
called when you do that? Is that sounding? What is that called in sex when they do that? Right? They put little glass thin things in the pee hole.
I don't
I've
know.
never heard of that.
Yeah, I think it's called sounding.
And I'm like a
Sounding.
sick freak. I'm into
Look
weird
at fart
shit.
acting
I never
off.
even heard
Oh,
of
what's that called again? I don't know.
It feels good. I mean, it looks
As
like
he has a
monkey.
glass rod in his penis right now.
Why
why I'm
in God's
staying very
name would
still.
you put a rod up your
You want to know why? You want to know why?
Does it feel good?
Over 20 years of unregulated, unlimited free
We should make an
pornography.
anti-pornography podcast
We should.
about the dangers of pornography.
We should do it because I think that there was like, I was seeing on Reddit, I think Sam Tripoli was doing like a porn
Boom!
cleanse.
Emerging into the mainstream, sounding is a practice where men insert designed items made from metal or glass into the opening and the end of their penis.
He's like, boom, here's the
article.
I'm so glad I know
the
that.
article I wrote under his pen name.
Yeah, I didn't write that. I did, actually.
But like people are,
Gotta
you know, and if you're out there listening, stop watching pornography for a week.
I've done 3 months.
3
Really?
months.
Yeah. And not jerking off.
And how's that?
The first month is brutal, and then after that, it's like you have that Costanza cleanse that happens in Seinfeld.
Yeah.
It's true. It really does happen. Like
Yeah.
the fog rolls out, and
Wow,
I mean,
that's interesting.
That's why. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say
You're into it.
I'm older and I'm into it now, and yeah.
Yeah. You
What
can-
about like Fleshlight? Does Fleshlight count as
Nothing.
jerking off?
That does count as.
What if
jerking
you
off.
have sex with a doll? Does that count as jerking off, or is that just sex?
I mean, I guess if you just have sex with I mean, it depends on what your goal is.
Would you have
I mean,
sex
I
with
think
a doll?
Masturbation and pornography go hand in hand. So if you're no pun intended.
I get it. Fucking handed. How you fucking kidding me?
Dude, that is good fucking content.
Masturbation and pornography. Dude, I didn't even plan that at all.
That's so fucking funny.
Are you fucking kidding
Isn't that funny?
Fart.
He said hand in hand. It's fucking hilarious. This is what the people sign up for. What the people pay for, bitch.
Amen.
Anyway.
Wearing them uncertain.
You know what
So
I'm saying?
3 months, no porn.
Yeah. I wanted to try and reset my, what is it? Reset the libido, reset something.
Yeah.
And I told myself, let's do it. 1 week, 2 weeks, and I'm not even a fan of this dude, Theo Von, or whatever that fucking guy, but he actually made a statement about it, and I was like, he's making some good points.
What did he say?
That it fucks with your head, that you're jerking off to shit that you're not fucking in real life.
Yeah.
And it's just not for your brain to connect it to. So I was like, I don't really agree with it, but let's just see where he's going with it.
Yeah.
So I tried a week, and then 2 weeks, and then it turned into 3 months, and I felt like a fucking messiah at that point.
Wow.
Yeah. But then,
because it's so ingrained in, and you know, whatever, you know, I go down these conspiratorial rants, but I do think that it was a deliberate. It was deliberate that it was like, because like, what society is easier to fucking? I mean, look at everything they get away with.
Well, it's like Brave New World, isn't that the whole point?
Yeah,
of Brave New World.
And that's really what it is, because and it didn't dawn on me until recently, where I was like, wait a minute, you have to fucking, everything is regulated, and like pornography, everybody. We talk about it. We've just talked about it, I think, didn't we?
Right.
Like charging a penny to go to.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you want to destroy a fucking society, I guess.
Yeah, just turn their brain into mush.
Yeah.
OnlyFans,
Give them
Snapchat,
free porn.
sexting, sex.
And it is just
porn.
such a part of life, like, you know.
Porn.
Yeah, I'm older.
Sounds like porn. Do you ever think about that? Yes.
Can I have a porn on the cob? Are you kidding me?
Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, you're full of. You're good. I remember seeing. Theo Von on Real World.
What?
Yes.
What?
I remember seeing Theo Von on The Real World. Weird.
He was on Road Rules.
Road Rules. You know who else was on Road Rules?
Assholes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's where you got your porn thing from?
I heard it from that.
From him.
That what laid the seed.
Well, there's been, Sam Tripoli's talking about, but why did I bring that on? Like pornography and
Jerking off.
go hand in hand.
Gross.
Oh, I don't know. Who cares?
Who cares?
You know
But
what I'm
that's,
saying?
I guess what I'm saying is that a lot of people are doing like porn, are actively trying to like not, because it can just be so impulsive, you know.
Oh, it's
especially
just
if
right
you're
there.
like-
You just can
just
do it
right
on
there.
your
You're
phone.
already on your computers if you're at work.
All you got to do is open a Google Chrome incognito and look up hardcore ass gape piss. Those are my keywords.
What's the thing you're into again?
Sounding.
Okay.
Sounding, yeah.
That's what farts into.
But don't you? I also thought about like in life you have to try and get rid of the really fast, gratifying things you do for yourself.
Yes.
Because then you start to plan and upset yourself with jobs, things, because you imagine it's going to be as gratifying as jerking off, smoking a cigarette, doing things that instantly give you that.
Yeah.
So that's why I thought remove the shit that we keep just kind of quickly relieving ourselves, whether it's jerking off or whatever it is, and see if that makes things a little bit better. And it has. Yeah, I mean, it feels better when you're working and shit.
Well, does it count if you just like don't have sex like with your partner for a long time or something? Does that also count?
Maybe. I haven't fucked in 2 years.
Wow.
I'm recently divorced. 2 years.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks, Mom.
That's amazing.
I know, Mom. She is
That's your mom?
Yeah, my mom doesn't like her.
Fucking bastard.
She is, Mom.
Oh, how beautiful.
Well, you know, that kind of sucks for me because I've never jerked off. So where do I go from here?
Well, you
Right.
just have sex with like pillows and stuff.
No.
A Pringles can.
Yeah.
Remember?
I lined a Pringles can with bologna.
You put 2 sponges in a Pringles can and then like put a glove in
No.
there.
Oh. You line it with bologna and roast beef. And then you use oil as lube.
That's
It feels
gross.
just like a human pussy.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Let's call a place and ask them if they have cabbage.
Okay.
Oh, and then this is a story. I have to tell this story, I guess.
What?
Well, let's do the cabbage thing, and then remind me to tell my story for the next calls that we're going to do.
Dude, I got fleas.
Oh, what?
No, it feels like I got fleas in my head. I killed a mosquito this morning like this. Smack that fucker. Fuck mosquitoes.
There you go.
Do you get mosquitoes in Portland?
No, not noticeably, actually. Not that I can recognize. When I lived in Belgium, they were fucking huge because I lived by the water, and they were massive, and every person has nets over their bed for the mosquitoes because you have no air conditioning in Belgium.
Dude,
wait, why don't you have air conditioning in Belgium?
Because it's goddamn 19,000 years old of a country. No, only the rich people have air conditioning in Belgium. Everybody else, it was just like heating, and then you open your windows. So if you want to deal with the skeeters, you got to put those. Every single person I knew had the nets over their beds. Even the babies, baby cribs and shit.
Oh my God, how miserable.
Yeah.
Where is that? That's near.
Underneath the Netherlands.
Okay.
Above France.
Okay.
Oh wait, France. Is that where the ladies?
They dance. Mm-hmm. Naked. Exactly.
But they climb up a pole and then you can see their hiding hole. Right. Is that the right place?
What? Yeah. What did I used to say?
Oh, they don't wear no underpants.
There's a place in France where the naked ladies dance. There's a hole in the wall where you can see it all. No. But the boys don't care because they're wearing underwear. Something like that. That's the rhyme I came up with. Dude, I love that there's like drops of my voice. It's so cool.
All right, let's try this place.
Exactly. Exactly. Amanda's in a good mood. I am in a good mood, actually.
You say Amanda's in a good mood and then fart.
Amanda's in a good mood.
Oh, wait. Hey, how's it going? Do you guys have cabbage there?
Cabbage? We do, yeah.
Oh, you do?
What if I rub
cabbage on my dick? Wait, what was that? What if I rub cabbage on my dick?
Yeah, we do.
Did you hear that? Who's on the line? And I have a spicy, fiery temper. Get off the line, whoever that is. What if I rub cabbage on my dick? What if you rub cabbage on your what?
Oh. I mean, that's how you deal with a prank call. You just hang up.
Yep.
Don't give them the time of day.
Oh, yeah.
God, I haven't been pranked.
Here, we'll call. You haven't been pranked? Our daughter pranked you.
Oh, yeah.
Was it good?
Not pranking.
She's learning from the best.
No, she's
you are kind of the prank master.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I just like joking around. I'm not the prank master. I'm not.
Yeah, but it's your vocabulary. You pull random words that most people wouldn't think to use during prank calls. Even like with me, I listen to some of your shit, and I'm like, where does he pull these fucking words from? I know,
he's good at that.
You know why? You know why? Because I'm fucking loco. Yeah. I'm fucking loco.
Right. Coco.
I'm in love with the coco.
I'm a loco. So here's my story. And then we could recreate this idea. I think this might be a funny idea.
Okay, Dad. Sure thing, Dad.
So yesterday I went on a long walk. I walked to the weed dispensary to stock up on weed again.
Oh, yeah.
And stocking up on weed means buying 1/8 of an ounce of weed every 8 months. And but before I went, Amanda. Wait, were you A-Train or Amanda?
I was Hellman.
Oh,
Amanda.
Hellman was out with our daughter, Sky Rizzy. And I was home. I was just home with baby Washington. And I was like, maybe I'll go for a long walk with the baby and the dog. And I was like, I wonder how far the weed store is. Maybe I could walk there. And I was like, you probably can't bring a baby to the weed store. And I was like, I wonder. No. And I called the weed store. And I said, hey, if I came there can I bring a baby in there? And the guy's like, no. I was like, why not? What is it, against the law or something? And he's like, it's 21 and over. I was like, yeah, but it's a baby.
Like, he's not going to buy.
Yeah, it's a baby.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, you can't bring a baby into the weed store. And I was like, well, I bring them to the bar with me all the time. Because you really do see babies in bars. I see babies in bars all the time.
I don't think I've ever seen a baby in a bar.
You go to like a fucking brew pub, gastro pub type place.
Yeah.
Order the Watini.
Like, let's go to whatchamacallit after the podcast.
Trophy wife?
No, that Brewing company.
I've been to a 1-year-old's birthday party at Golden Road Brewery.
Golden Road. That's what I was thinking
Jesus.
of. So Golden Road.
Fucking
yeah,
hell.
Golden Road's full of. I mean, it's like I guess it's like more restaurant bar, but whatever. And they have like outdoor.
But I mean, you're going there to.
Whatever. Shut up, everyone. I'm telling a story. So I say I bring him to the bar all the time, whatever. And the guy's like, well, I don't know what bars you're going to. And then I just kind of like hung up because I was genuinely just curious about if you could just walk in with a baby. And then I went to the weed store like an hour later. I walked there, and when I was in the waiting room, a girl came out to the receptionist to give her something. And then she was like, in passing, when she was walking back, she's like, did you hear about that guy who called in earlier and asked if he could bring a baby? And then the guy who I talked to was up there too. He's like, yeah, I know. He's like, I bring him to the bar all the time. And they're like, oh my God, that's great. Like, I just got to see
how you affect people, like the
Well,
aftermath.
I got, and that's what I was thinking when I hung up. I was like, I just gave them a fucking, they're going to be talking about this all week, and it's going to come up. It'll come up when they're training a new person too. Like they'll just be like,
like one time someone called you to bring a baby, you have to say no.
Yeah.
Like I just added to their lives, and then like to be sitting there, and Horatio Sands was there too. I don't know him, so I didn't say anything. And I'm not like a huge fan.
Stoner alert.
Yeah, he's a weed head.
Yeah, I mean everybody is. But yeah, it was just like it lined up so perfectly because I had to wait. There were like 2 or 3 guys ahead of me, and I guess they only let one person in at a time now.
Why?
Because COVID was going to kill you. And then, it was just like it could not have been more perfect. Like if either.
I'm glad that you got to see that.
It's
I'm glad
honestly
for you.
like unprecedented.
We're living in unprecedented.
Actually, you know what? It's not unprecedented because when I worked at this bar called Club DeVille in Austin, and I was the door guy, and they were supposed to tip me out, all the bar. Like people made bank there. It was a very, very, very popular bar, and the bartenders were supposed to tip out the door guy and barbacks and stuff. Like
and
I
you,
would
but
barback
you were
too.
working in the bathroom, like cleaning up the shit off the floor.
I worked at the glory hole, but I didn't suck dicks that came through. What I would do is I'd press my ass up against the glory hole, so when they put their dick in, it went right into my ass.
Yeah.
And they're like, whoa.
They're like, whoa, nice and warm, smooth. Okay, I'm done. Thank you. But I called I was like annoyed with them because they weren't tipping me out what they should be. Because I got paid shit, and it was like each of you were supposed to give me like 10%
of your tips,
and you're just each of you were giving me like $10. I know each of you made like $300.
Fucking bastards.
So the Beastie Boys were in town, and I called in before I left for work and said, "Hey, I'm with the Beastie Boys or whatever, whatever."
Yeah,
so like I'm touring with the Beastie Boys. They want to come to your bar after the show. Maybe can you reserve like the back area for them or whatever? And then when I showed up to work, everybody was buzzing about the Beastie Boys coming in. And, and then it became apparent they weren't coming by 1:30. They had to close at 2.
Was everybody bummed? But were you like happy that everyone was like upset?
It was nice to see everybody kind of like looking, I knew everybody was like looking for the Beastie Boys, and they had like this great like back corner booth like roped off the whole night in a crowded fucking barn. Like you can't sit. No. You guys,
the Beastie Boys are coming.
They wouldn't just never that.
Yeah. A-Rocker, whatever the fuck his name is.
Gotta do better.
Wait, what did you just say? K-Rocker?
A-Rock. What the fuck is his name?
Ad-Rock.
Ad-Rock, thank you.
Whatever the fuck his name is. That's the most disrespectful shit
No.
I've
I like
heard.
Beastie Boys, but I'm not a crazy fan of
Brendan's
theirs.
a big fan, I think.
I can tell now, all right?
No, I mean...
Yes.
But you like them.
Oh, I do like them a lot. I got to say, I mean...
Paul's Boutique was great.
Paul's Boutique is great. And I remember getting Paul's Boutique when I was young and just not getting it. Just being like, where's the crazy... you wake up late for school, you don't want to go.
I'm a gangster.
I'm a gangster, for real. All right, let's call a weed store and see if we can bring a baby.
Okay.
For the full uncut episode, head to patreon.com/worldrecordpodcast. For the full uncut episode, head to patreon.com/worldrecordpodcast. Patreon.com/worldrecordpodcast.